Hello and welcome to Mary Beth Yoga. Today the Niyama we're discussing is Tapas, which literally means heat. So I invite you to move into a pose that will bring some heat. For me, that's going to be Warrior Two. So as I come into Warrior Two with my front toes facing the front edge of the mat, my back foot angled, my knee at about a 90-degree angle, my arms stretched wide, I think about our internal fire, tapas, your motivation, your determination, your discipline. I absolutely love tapas. It's one of my favorites because I love seeing how small, consistent efforts can bring really great results. It reminds me of the Japanese idea of kaizen, which is start small. What's the smallest effort that you can do consistently, daily? What goal are you trying to achieve, and what is the smallest step that you can bring? What's that little tiny flame that you can bring to move you towards that? Then you can build on it. So for me, going back to when we were discussing sukha and my challenges with housework, I started with loading the dishwasher every night and unloading it every morning. And I did that for honestly probably months. Like, it took me months to have that be a consistent daily routine, and then I was ready to add on top of that. So then the next thing that I added, my next little frustration, was sticky counters and crumbs on the counter. So after I loaded the dishwasher, I wiped the counters. And then doing the pots and pans, doing the dishes. So I would load the dishwasher, wash the dishes, wipe the counters. And then did that for several weeks, maybe months. And then after that, I added on sweeping the floor. So to build a successful habit, to be able to use the ideas of kaizen and habit stacking, and to build that heat, to build that tapas, for habit, you have to have a trigger, you have to have your action, and then you have to have your reward. I'm feeling some heat. You might be feeling some heat as well. So my trigger was when we finished dinner every night. So my trigger was finishing dinner. My action was doing my cleaning routine. And then my reward was having a clean kitchen, and it was such a joy to me. It brings me such joy to be able to wake up in the morning to a clean house and be ready to start our day fresh. I invite you to move through star pose, and then we can come to Warrior Two on the other side. So our brains believe what we do. So if we want to become something, if we have a goal in mind, if we have something we want to achieve, our brains believe us when we act. So when we choose, even if it is a very small flame, even if it's the candle of your ambition, if we can choose something very small and do that consistently, we become that thing. Our brains believe us. They believe what we do. And as we consistently act, we develop those neural pathways that actually move us towards achieving those bigger goals. So I became a yogi by doing yoga every day. Even if it was just 5 minutes or 10 minutes on some days, every single day, unrolling my mat and having that time just built and built on itself. Another aspect of tapas I want to mention is external fires. So we can face really fiery circumstances in our lives. We can have, a fiery event or a fiery time. It can be a tragedy, a loss, a job loss, a death, a pandemic, where we just feel like we are being absolutely burnt. Like our life is burning down around us. We don't know what to do. We don't know how we're going to continue. Everything seems impossible. And our tapas is what helps us to keep going. when life seems impossible and when we don't know what we're going to do, that tapas is that flame that keeps us burning. You know, even when our external world may seem to be going up in flames around us, our tapas keeps us engaged. It keeps us in the game. It keeps us moving through each day. So as you're feeling the heat build, for me in my arms and my legs, but as you're feeling the heat build, I invite for you to think about, what are you enduring right now and how can you keep going? And also, what do you want to achieve? Who do you want to be? And what can you do? What little small step would it almost be easier for you to do than not do? What's the little small step that you can do to fan that internal flame?